hardest things about taking a solo and constructing lines over chord changes is the chords changing. I realized that when I started playing jazz and improvising, and I kind of made myself a little exercise, and then I came up with a way to really resolve those issues and take really hard moments and work on them specifically. The first example is that moment in Inner Urge where the second part, when it goes from E major 7 to D flat major 7. Okay? This is what messes everybody up. First, let's decide what kind of modes I want to play on either. For now, let's do this. Let's choose, we have a few options. We're going to do Lydian for both. Okay? And Lydian for the D flat as well. Okay? So up to you. Now, here's my loop. I already made it. Okay, now, if I'm really having a hard time with this, let's say you're just starting to work on Inner Urge and this is really messing you up, then I'm gonna play very, very small amount of notes, okay? I'm gonna try to just survive. I look for common notes at first and then I can stay on them. But I always want to know exactly what chord is now, okay? Don't lose focus on that. This is not like a loose kind of jam vibes, okay? E, D flat. We always know that. Okay, so here's another one. You can go one note at a time, like this. Let's start with E. One note per bar. Try to be in the key every time. E, D flat, E, D flat, E, D flat, sharp 11. E flat. Okay. Now, let's try to sneak in some longer lines here and there, okay? And if you mess up, you mess up, it's okay. Make sure that while you play the line, you know where you're going. And if you're not, you have to slow it down then. You have to play. You know what I mean? Instead of playing eighth notes, just play quarter notes. But by the way, sometimes I just stop it and you know, work on it slowly. Often I don't even use a looper, I just think about the chords in my head. I mean, it's not that hard, but it's nice to have a looper, especially for the video. So, okay. So let's think about arpeggios. Let's just do the regular on each one. Okay, so let's try the E. Play with it, don't just play it up and down, it doesn't matter. See? E, D flat, broken arpeggios, see, now I did it slowly and new stuff come up, and then I can bring it up to speed if I need. But this is how I came up with all the freedom that I have from this exercise, because I'm really pushing the limits. If I'm slowing down, I can push the limits and then I get better. And then this transition doesn't bother me anymore. I just go E to D flat, it wouldn't be a problem. Okay, now the second example is from just one of those things. There's a moment there with a bunch of chords consecutively after another that it's really challenging. So let's make a loop real quick and let's do it. Okay, this moment in this song, it goes like this. One of those things. Okay, this part, and then goes to F. This moment where it goes from F dominant to B half diminished. F dominant, B half diminished, and then B flat minor to A minor, which is F in a way, and then A flat diminished, and then G minor, C, okay, 2, 5 to F. So I looped this like thing where it's like F, F dominant to B, half diminished, B flat minor, A flat diminished, G, C. Okay, and before I even start the looper, I have to conceptualize this real quick. And back in the day when I worked on it a lot, so we're thinking, okay, we have a dominant, we have an F dominant, bebop scale perhaps. Okay, bebop scale. So that's fine, and then it goes to B half diminished. It's basically a G dominant, which is like a 2 dominant in an inversion, okay, over the 3. Okay, goes perfectly well, and then B flat minor 6, which is a melodic minor we can do, or just a Dorian, but I prefer melodic minor. Over the A minor, we're gonna play F. Okay, and then A flat is the A flat whole half, okay? Okay, or, which is the A flat diminished major 7. That's hard by itself. And then 2, 5, 1, okay? So at first I would do, literally try to survive the scales and construct some lines, you know. You know, stuff like that, okay? Now let's just put the looper real quick and see what we got here. I slowed it down a lot. People play this tune very, very fast. Like here, 2, 3, 4. It's not that crazy. Okay, I could have done a better loop, but that's okay. Okay, 1 second, let's do another one. I don't like this loop. Okay, so. Okay, A minor, A flat diminished, G minor. Now, first of all, find yourself in the form, E half diminished, B flat minor, A minor. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Common tones, diminished. Okay, let me stop for a second and explain. Now that I can already do it, I'm showing you that I can do it, but there are things in there that I still keep my mind very, very sharp and very focused on certain things. I'm trying my lines to make sense. I'm trying to land on strong notes, okay? I'm pushing myself into some places where I don't just feel comfortable and play what I know. First of all. Second of all, if it's hard for you, then make that loop slower, or just work on it without the looper and slow it down and just work on that transition from F7 to that G7, which is the B half diminished. Right? And you can also do a rubato a few times. You can try to go. Okay? So that's that. With the looper, I would try to aim for specific things that you know and try to land it on the right time. Okay? So let's say you have that half diminished arpeggio. Here, I just missed it. Okay. Now let's say you play some F stuff, and then even if it's just few notes. And just like before, you can also switch to a slower rhythm, like halves. Okay. You can also stop. Trying to play some triplets, you know? You can play some 16 tones in once in a while, it's okay. Okay, on to the next loop. Let me make that quick giant steps thingy. From B to D to G to B flat to E flat. So I guess you get the idea. This is the exercise, in my opinion, is the exercise to get better at playing over changes. I don't see any other thing that helps it so much that it's basically like a straightforward, right into it. There's no like messing around with practicing all these arpeggios and taking them in all keys and all that. You can do all that work, it's great, but eventually you're gonna have to implement notes and lines and all the stuff you learned in time, in those chord changes, and switch when they're changing, just like what you're supposed to do. See what I mean? So if you have any questions, please ask me in the comments, follow me on Instagram. I'm there, I'm out there. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.